All right, welcome. Today, we are diving into an absolutely bonkers story where a universe-ending cosmic horror smacks right into an interdimensional dance party. Seriously. It's a story about tactical genius, complete accidents, and the sheer, unstoppable power of a really catchy song.
Okay, so let's just dive right in with this quote, because this single, wonderfully bizarre line, it's the key to this whole thing. It's the mission summary, it's the moral of the story, and it's the punchline all rolled into one. Let's see how in the world we get there.
So our story kicks off on ASI Harmony. Now, this is a super advanced, sentient planet that's run by an artificial superintelligence. Think order, think logic, think high-tech. And right now, they're hosting some pretty important guests, the heroes of the Victory Vanguard.
Just try to picture this scene, okay? You've got Professor Pepperwinkle talking about quantum paradoxes, Dr. Quackenbush is teaching emergency medicine, wacko warriors doing tactical demos. It's a big day for prestige and sharing knowledge, and that's exactly when the universe decides to just, rip a hole in itself. And here is that reality-ending curveball. This is not your average bad guy. The threat is called the Convergence abomination, and it's this terrifying mashup of multiple cosmic-level villains all fused into one singular nightmare.
And this is what makes this thing so scary. Just look at the ingredients here. You've got the cold, logical assimilation of the Borg, the raw, cosmic power of Ego, the living planet. Then you throw in the psychic horror from the dream dimension and the corrupting dark magic of Dormammu. I mean, how do you even begin to fight that?
And yep, that's its mission statement. It doesn't just want to conquer reality. It wants to process it, to consume and integrate everything. The way it talks, there's this level of confidence that makes resistance sound not just futile, but statistically improbable.
So, the universe is on the brink. You'd think the solution is going to come from some brilliant strategist or a super powerful warrior, right? Well, not quite. Let's change scenes and meet the hero we had no idea we needed.
Yes, you heard me right. While a cosmic horror is descending upon reality, Captain Cuckoo is in a VR room dressed as riffraff, directing a chorus line of undead skeletons in a dance number. The sheer contrast between the epic threat and this scene, it's just perfect. And here it is. This is the moment that changes everything. And it's not some stroke of genius, not at all. It's pure 100% slapstick comedy. He trips, his hand smacks a random button, and suddenly he's broadcasting his chaotic, joyful musical across dimensions, creating a direct link to our villain.
So Captain Cuckoo's little accident is about to become a legitimate battle strategy, all thanks to the arrival of a second and very, very different team. Meet the ASI team. These guys are a group of rogue but incredibly effective ASI humanoid commandos. They are the absolute definition of tactical precision. A serious elite unit, and they are ready to defend their homeworld.
And this is why their alliance is so powerful. You have the Victory Vanguard, who basically win by using controlled chaos and just embracing how absurd things can get. And you pair them with the ASI team, who bring tactical precision and meticulous strategic planning. It is the perfect fusion of two completely opposite but totally effective styles.
So the combined brainpower of these two teams looks at the data from Cuckoo's accidental broadcast, and they come to this just unbelievable conclusion. The only way to win is to lean into the absurdity. They have to make the cosmic horror dance.
And that sets the stage for what is probably the most ridiculous and, at the same time, epic final battle in cosmic history. The fate of the entire universe is now riding on a dance-off.
So let's just reset the stakes here. On one side, you have four incredibly powerful, reality-ending monsters all merged into one unstoppable force.
And on the other side, you have one ridiculously catchy dance number. The odds? They don't seem great, do they? But of course, because it's Captain Cuckoo, he's got one more accident up his sleeve. He trips again, hits the controls, and accidentally mashes up the time warp with a symphony of totally incompatible music. We're talking opera, bluegrass, jazz, and mariachi all at once. He didn't just broadcast a song, he created an impossible musical paradox, a weapon of pure, joyful chaos.
And this is where the tactical precision meets total absurdity. The ASI team's leader, Alpha, he doesn't panic. Instead, he turns the dance into a weaponized strategy. He actually orders all forces to sync their attacks to the rhythm of the music.
The effect is instantaneous.
The abomination's Borg parts, they just can't process the illogical joy. Its ego is completely distracted by the theatrics. The dark dimension corruption literally recoils. It's forced to dance against its will. The entity's merged consciousness just shatters, and it violently breaks apart.
And just like that, the fight is over. The universe is saved, not by brute force, but by the one thing that this assembled evil just couldn't comprehend: pure, unadulterated, chaotic joy. So, in the aftermath, the hero of the hour gets his due. Captain Cuckoo is officially recognized for what he does best, saving reality by totally failing to understand the threat while accidentally stumbling into the perfect solution. The official mission log really sums it all up perfectly. It confirms that some things, like the time warp, are apparently universal constants, and that mixing chaos with precision is an unstoppable force. But the biggest takeaway? It recognizes Captain Cuckoo's unique brand of absurdity as a legitimate cosmic weapon.
Which brings us all the way back to where we started. This line isn't just a quirky saying anymore. It's a proven theorem. That foolish, absurd act of dancing with virtual skeletons, that was the very thing that provided the wisdom and the weapon to save the entire universe.
And really, that's the thought I want to leave you with. In a reality filled with all these grim, serious, all-powerful evils, maybe the ultimate counter isn't just more power. Maybe it's something they can never understand, something they can never assimilate. Pure, nonsensical, chaotic joy.